We shipwreck Cruel. We shipwreck Cruel. We shipwreck Cruel. I got these burning bitches that can't stand me. Titty bad, they cause she touched it in Miami. On my floor, top of the line, I need it.
Hold on, he right here. He right here. Biggie.
What's up, beloved?
What's up, beloved?
What's going on, man? Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm just trying to get situated. How the brother, man?
What's going on, Max? We don't need this.
Nah, I ain't, look, that ain't me. I ain't, listen. That wasn't me. When we went up in there, when I went in the club, bro, I had two whole other records that wasn't even in that chapter when I was on that, with that regime. The nigga Flex said he don't got no records. He only got Pen and Tail. I said, all right, we only was doing like one, maybe two songs.
Right.
The two hooks of Pen and Tail. And then play the Grand Crew joint. So now, I'm just saying what's up, embracing the nigga. I'm like, I ain't know what was going on. I ain't even know the words to the shit. I was just improvising because I was performing for my crowd. They paid to see the Dawn, and I was giving them a show. It's the equivalent of this. You got two wrestlers and some shit wrong in the ring. Do this, and the cameras is rolling. Do they stop or do they keep wrestling? You gotta.
Right, nah.
So that's all that was.
Nah, though, Max. That one right there, that's supposed to be record scratch. Like,
I'm saying, I'm not the DJ. I'm not trying to diss, bro. And I'm gonna just keep it spade. If I want to diss a nigga, I go in there and do something crispy. I'm not gonna spit that old. I ain't even know the words to that old.
Right.
My shit, I can go in the stew right now. Any 100 of them, I got access to, and lay some shit for any nigga on the planet. But that ain't where I'm at.
So that was Flex. That was Flex.
Listen, that was all Flex.
Alright.
Don't shoot the mother messenger. Cause I don't play the record. Told me he only had one record. Played Pen and Tail, and then when I'm on the stage in my zone, performing for my crowd, what I got paid to do, plays the Grand Crew freestyle.
That's nasty. That's nasty, but I just want you to, I'm glad that you can let the world know this. And I just want to say this because I was trying to find Black, because all the blame was going on Black. Like, yo, Black, how you let that go on? Like, how you even do sound check, let that go? But we know it's Flex. But listen, we having you home, Max. Yo, listen, Harlem love you, Harlem love Jim, Harlem love Cam, Mace, Harlem World, everybody.
I love niggas too. You heard?
We don't need that, man. Yo, listen, we know everything that happened. That's 18 years ago. Y'all niggas was kids. We need y'all together, bro. If y'all can't, you know what I mean, put that difference to the side, but at least just keep it peaceful.
Let me tell you something. We all family, man. We all got wives. It was a different time. I'm not out here disrespecting nobody, lady. It was a different time. If somebody felt offended from the last night performance, to anybody who I've offended, my bad, I apologize. Sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart. But it wasn't a diss for nobody. I was just improvising, just to keep y'all up to speed. All right? You already know the internet been crazy since I've been out trying to make some and what it ain't is. So that's just the enemy trying to tap in to the 5D cosmic layer and push some live out there that niggas not even into. I'm running around here with my kids and I'm getting money.
Max B made a surprise appearance in New Jersey last night, and the venue erupted. He is currently extremely popular, fresh out and constantly booking back-to-back shows and appearances. As soon as he stepped onto the stage and performed a couple of his classic tracks, the internet was instantly set ablaze this morning. Every blog is reporting the same news. Max B performed a track where he threw shots at Chrissy and Jim Jones live. The moment he performed it, the entire situation changed instantly. The record Max B performed was a reference to an old track where he famously used to take popular beats, a beats wave, and add his own flavor. If you weren't familiar with Max B or that era, this was his signature style, taking the hottest beats and flipping them. This time, he used the instrumental from Jim Jones and Ron Browse's Pop Champagne and turned it into his Simple Ground Crew remix. Instead of talking about champagne, he referenced Simple Grand Crew Henny, keeping the lyrics raw. The line that truly caused an uproar was when he said, "Now, these bird gang bees, they can't stand me. Jimmy mad 'cause Chrissy touched it out in Miami." That line has been circulating since the old DVD and interview days, and hearing him perform it again on stage had the entire crowd losing control. Max B heavily promoted that line back in the day, and everyone remembers how controversial it was. However, for Jim Jones, that situation feels different because Chrissy was, and still is, his lady now, his fiancé, and they remain a strong couple. Naturally, once the clip hit the blogs today, it instantly sparked a new wave of drama. Now, Max B is attempting to clear the air. He reportedly spoke on the phone with a few people, and the audio was passed around until it was sent directly to academics. It also appeared on a Max B fan page, framed as, "This is the real story behind what happened last night." The message stated that Max B was not actually trying to disrespect Jim Jones during his performance. According to this account, Funk Flex played the track randomly, and Max B, already on stage with no warning, had to improvise to keep the energy going. But here is where things get complicated. As I mentioned earlier, who put that track list together? Who decided that song should even be an option? Max B has much bigger records he could have performed. Choosing We Sipping Greg Co is a shocking move. That song was popular back then because the beat was great and the storyline had tension. Seeing it surface last night made everyone wonder, wait, this is the one you're performing? The impact of the moment was lost the second it happened, and I recall thinking, this doesn't seem right at all. In my earlier analysis, I even questioned who selected that track in the first place. Did the DJ just sneak that song in? Or did Max B personally send those songs over beforehand? Now Max B is asserting, no, that's not what went down. He is putting the blame squarely on Funk Flex, claiming Flex was the one who unexpectedly threw that record on. I'll be honest, I don't know exactly who did what because I wasn't there, but I will say this. If Funk Flex played that track, there is no way it was an accident. That man knows exactly what he's doing. He was chasing controversy, chasing headlines, and chasing that attention spike. He wanted the big C's, chaos, controversy, confusion, conflict, and confrontation, all wrapped up in one messy moment to fuel conversation and boost the algorithm. Honestly, it felt like someone deliberately introduced crashing out energy into the mix because no one randomly chooses that record from Max B's catalog. Anyone who knows Max B knows that's not the go-to track for a show. So, if that's the one you choose to play, you definitely knew it would spark something. You knew it would stir the pot, start drama, and become a trending topic overnight if that is truly what happened. Regardless, Funk Flex is definitely about to capitalize on this moment. He is the type of person who can turn a small spark into a wildfire. He's likely already preparing a response, getting ready to drop 100 bombs on the radio, as he always does. I can already picture him announcing a new show, hopping on the mic, telling his side, and slamming those bomb drops every 2 seconds just to stir everything up again. However, if you listen closely to that phone call, you can hear someone playing the role of peacekeeper in the middle, trying to calm everything down and say, "Bro, we're good, chill. We're not doing all that tonight." They were reminding both sides that everyone involved has families, that they all come from Harlem, and that the goal is to see everyone move forward, not descend into pointless drama. Max B even states clearly, "Hey bro, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody's wives or girls." He was not aiming at anyone's family, especially knowing Jim Jones has children and that his son is grown now. These men are approaching 50, yet people have been waiting for years, hoping they clash again, hoping for drama, hoping for another back and forth like it's 2009 all over again. Some fans will argue it's just music, but when someone feels like their partner has been disrespected, that ceases to be just a lyric. It becomes personal. Yes, Jim Jones said things about Max B before he came home. And yes, Jim made it clear he wasn't supporting him, saying F Max B, and that he wasn't dealing with him. But that doesn't mean Max B is out here trying to drag his family just to keep the beef alive. Now, here is where things get even crazier, because once the clip kept spreading this morning, a whole new wave of voices jumped in. People started suggesting that Max B was only trying to shut the situation down because he knows the industry is closely watching him right now. Every move he makes is being scrutinized, and he is trying to maintain a clean image to keep his current momentum going. And honestly, that makes perfect sense. He just came home, his bookings are increasing, and he is likely trying to avoid being dragged back into old Harlem drama that should have been settled years ago. However, the reality is that the internet thrives on controversy. and people instantly started twisting the story. Some were acting as if this was the spark that would restart the entire feud, despite Max B clearly stating he was not trying to disrespect anyone. The blogs, however, continued to push the narrative that he had directly challenged Jim Jones on stage. Meanwhile, Jim Jones has not said a word yet, and that silence has everyone guessing. Is he ignoring it? Is he waiting for the right moment to speak? Is he letting Funk Flex handle the controversy first? Nobody knows, but fans are already picking sides as if a Harlem civil war is reigniting. Rest assured, when Jim Jones finally speaks, social media will instantly explode. Everyone knows that a single sentence from him could shift the entire dynamic overnight. But here is the wild part. Behind the scenes, people close to both parties are saying the tension is much deeper than the public is aware of. Whispers have begun that some old business between them was never truly settled, which is why any small spark immediately escalates into a major situation. Even if Max B says he is not trying to disrespect Jim Jones or Chrissy, the shared history is so significant that anything connected to that storyline immediately creates a massive cultural buzz. At the same time, industry veterans who actually know these men were trying to quickly de-escalate things. Some of them were calling around pleading, "Bro, we're not doing this again. Let that man shine. Let everybody move on." They know Max B is trying to rebuild his life, and Jim Jones has also been moving forward with interviews, businesses, and shows. Nobody wants to see two Harlem legends turn a simple misunderstanding into something much bigger than it needs to be. But the internet does not care about peace. The internet loves drama. So, once Max B's clip went viral, everyone started acting as if he went on stage deliberately plotting trouble. Even though the man explicitly said he wasn't aiming at anyone's family, the blogs kept fueling the situation as if it were a new diss war. Now, the entire culture is waiting for one thing: Jim Jones's response. The second Jim speaks, whether calmly or aggressively, it will undoubtedly shake the entire conversation and instantly push this story into a brand new chapter. He was asked about the whole situation right before Max B came home, and even then, Jim Jones refused to speak on it, having avoided the topic completely. So, when this clip hit the internet, many people felt they finally got the moment they had been waiting for. This is exactly the kind of drama some fans have been hoping to see pop off again. But if both sides keep their composure, things do not have to go badly. Everyone is older now, and once family gets mentioned, things can turn serious very quickly. Honestly, they might as well just move on. As a friend said on that phone call, "Bro, you don't have to be partners if you want to squash it, but let's just keep the peace." And I respect that sentiment deeply. Now, tell me what you all think about this entire situation, and before you leave, make sure you subscribe to Crazy HOA. Share the video, drop a comment, and hit the like button. Also, do me a huge favor and click that button to hype this video. It costs you nothing, but it means a lot to me. Thank you.